Yes, man. Then what you saying? We're back in the building.
Oh man.
Obviously, preview and that side's in the building. What you man saying? I'm seeing the banter already. He's in here. Saeed's gonna have Cocoa Pops instead, and you'll beat
Yo,
Brighton and that.
nah. I'm still with my cornflakes. You feel me? Like we're still here, man. We're loyal FC, man. Unlike Man United, man. I can say whatever FC I'm on, but Man United are shambles FC, man. You feel me?
The
Man's
man
doing
said.
more sponsors than Man United, bro. It's crazy.
I said you agreed personal terms with the milkman, bro.
Yo, listen, we arranged a little patterned up a deal. You get me? Free Kellogg's for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Man's laughing, bro. Because them Kellogg's cost a lot of money, bro. They're like
Hey,
£3 a pop, bro. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, bro. Big up everyone that was liking the video before we even started as well, man. It's a good look, bro. I appreciate you lot, man. Make sure that you sub to the channel as well if you haven't already.
Come
Do you
on.
know what I mean? And mods, make sure you keep pushing people to sub as well because I'm like 200 off like 48k or something like
Come
that.
on. We
So
need to get that by the end of the stream,
you
man.
know what I mean? We
Come
get
on.
that 48k and then we push for 50 in the next like 3-4 weeks, which I'm so sure we'll get anyway. Do you know what I mean? So big up
Easy.
everyone here. Let me know where you're watching from. Do you know what I'm saying? And United got Brighton twice, blood. Got Brighton twice.
Bro, them Seagull man, bro. Them Seagull, bro. You know what it is, yeah. You don't even want to be an excess Seagull anyway, because them man there, they love to shit on man. You feel me? Like always, they always dodging a Seagull, bro. You know them ones there. Even when you're in high school and them days, bro, when you used to Seagull and that. But you know what, man? I think it's a bit of a dodgy one still. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's a bit of a sticky situation because the serious thing with Brighton is, yeah, when we beat them, when it was before the lockdown, when they were during the lockdown, they had nothing to play for, man. They were literally just like, well, we're surviving, you know what I mean? Everything's all blessed. Like, we just came in, we had a better motivation. But right now, bro, like, I'm looking at that game, the way they pammed up Newcastle, the way they played against Preston in the weekend, you know, they got 2 wins on the bounce away from home. So they're looking confident, man. And I'm just looking at Man United, yeah, like the way we not got a proper centre back pairing. We still don't know what midfield is. Rashford's
Yeah.
not really hitting form in terms of what we know he's capable of. Greenwood's got a madness going on. You know what I mean? Is he going to start? You don't know yet. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's just a lot of situations going on, man. And I don't think Man United are in the best moment to be playing Brighton, man. Especially, you know, them early kickers, bro. Them early kickers, bro. They're a killer, man. They're a killer, man. I hate them, bro. I hate them with venom, bro, because everyone is watching Man United or whoever that team is now. They're watching them to fail. So that when they fail, it's a good start for everyone else, isn't it? You feel me?
It's true. We could be boosting morale for the man them after
Bro,
us, you know, like that.
Boosting FC and that, you know what I'm saying, bro? We could be boosting all the Arsenal fans, egos, Chelsea egos, them man there, you know what I mean, they're licking their lips. Even though we're not rivals anymore to the likes of Liverpool and Man City, they'll be happy to be like, you know what, Man United dropped twice again. Them man are not ready. Everyone's gonna be like, they're not ready. So we need to come in there, big performance, mate. Let's get the W. You know what I'm saying? Let's win in style, because I feel like Man United, yeah. People talk about like getting results here. I feel like Man United have got to win big today, because if we were to get a 2-1 win here, I don't think it's going to be in the best of interest for us, man. Because I feel like Man United need performances now. We've had a lot of results.
It's not even results. You're right. You're 100% right.
You know what I'm saying,
Post lockdown, we got loads of results and we didn't have any performances.
There you go, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I think that to inspire confidence in this team, we need performances. Results are not enough now. Results aren't going to be enough to keep Ole in the job, bro. They're not. We need emphatic performances, because right now I'm looking at it. Players are looking like they've given up, and also like it just looks like he's losing them. Like this chat here saying, "Do you think Pogba's in the Eriksen scenario?" Do you know what I mean? It does. It feels like a Christian Eriksen scenario where it's like, bruv, man can leave in the summer. Like, I'm not really happy in the position I'm playing in. I think that Pogba's come back. He's tried to be positive. He's doing a bit more of the social media posts.
Is he out of contract this summer?
No, they've got the extra year that they can add on in the summer, innit? But he'll be down to his final year, innit?
All right, say that.
So, because there was an option of adding 1 extra year, innit? So it's 1 year plus the option to extend, which United will obviously trigger. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where he's come back. His agent has said, yeah, Pogba wants to discuss personal terms of a new deal. He's come out doing the little social media posts and all of that, trying to get the fans on side and that. But deep down, he don't want to be there. Do you know what I mean? And I don't blame him. I do not blame him at all, because honestly,
you know what?
The club's a shambles, the team's a shambles, and they don't deserve him, innit? If I'm honest, bro. They don't deserve him. He's way too good to be playing for Manchester United. Way too good.
And the fan base already are already going at him saying, "Oh, he should be dropped." And there's a lot of people that for me that I know. Even I did a match preview with Adam. He said Pogba maybe needs to be dropped, but I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking the whole team needs to be dropped. If you look at it,
the team's been shit, yeah.
The whole team's been crap, but for me, I put that performance I put down to the whole team. The whole team was not on point in that whole game. You know what I mean?
No, they weren't.
Martial was feeding off straps. Dan James came on, didn't have an impact. You know, I mean, Bruno Fernandes was giving the ball away. The back four was all over the place. You know what I mean? It was a shambles everywhere. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So that's why I'm looking at Brighton game. It's probably the best scenario for them to come in. We've hardly got any match rhythm. We're looking like we're just like, you know what I mean? We're expecting things and we're kind of looking for individual brilliances. That's why I kept saying we've relied on individual brilliances, penalties. You know what, man? I'm going to put it out here, man. We relied on a lot of penalties, a lot of moments of flashes from Rashford and Martial. You know what I mean? For me, that game against Brighton, Bournemouth at home, when we won 5-2, that was not a 5-2 game, bro.
It wasn't.
It wasn't a 5-2 game because Martial did a madness, bro. We got a penalty. You know what I mean? What's it called? There was a situation where, you know what I mean? I think their player, absolutely, I don't know what he was doing, kept our player online.
Yeah.
So we've done that. We've done results-based things post-lockdown. We've done it. And we were all like, we're limping off the line here. Southampton, West Ham. You know what I mean? We're limping off the line. Right now, we need absolutely mad performances. I'm talking about a 4-0 away from home against, convincing against Brighton. If we can do that, and Donny van der Beek gets a couple of goals, then I'm like, you know what? Right, maybe that was a one-off then. Because now they're ready. But if we come over here and we lump over the line 2-1, it's going to affect the performances because against Tottenham, I'll be real out here, bro. They're going to come in and they're going to Son and Harry Kane, when they get a chance here, they're going to take them. That's my only worry. And the game's coming up after the Champions League. I don't know if you've seen it, Rans, but our fixtures after the Champions League football is crazy, man. It's Chelsea away. I think it is Southampton. I think Leicester or something like that. There's so many games, tough away fixtures. And I'm like, yo, we need to start getting the performances. But when you go to the Champions League, you see the likes of Sevilla last night. Sevilla, not even in the top 4 of the La Liga. Still doing bits here. Still put Bayern under pressure. So we need a massive performance. Everyone needs to dig in. People need to step up and show that they're a Man United player, mate. They need to show that, yo, listen, I've got the courage, I've got the determination to go, you know what? I'm going to take the game by the scruff and I'm going to believe that we're going to go out there and we're going to win, bro. No people hiding away, man. People like Rashford hiding away. Look, I want people to step up and go, listen, I'm going to win this game, bro, because Brighton, them man there, they're going to be thinking, right, you know what? Let's upset these man, bro. They're on a bad run. You know what I mean? They got no confidence. At the first team hasn't got any confidence. We don't know their back 11. You know, I mean, if Lindelof plays, I'm worried, man. I'll be real out here. I'm worried because he's gonna get absolutely outdone by them defenders, bro. In the end,
he ain't got it in him, brother. When I think about, like you said about Sevilla, when I think that this team are in the Champions League, I'm worried, bro. Do you know what I mean? When man talk about Marcus Rashford, man talk about Pogba needs to be dropped. Why is no one talking about Rashford, bro?
Right.
Rashford hasn't had a good game.
Yeah.
Probably in about 3 months or something like that, really, innit? Like, he hasn't. Like, since he's come back, really, from his time out, he hasn't played well.
No.
If we're being
overall game is whack, bro. His overall
it's been rubbish, bro. But
yeah,
do you know what I mean? But like, because he's been in the news for feeding kids and that, man don't want to talk about the football no more. Everyone wants to talk about Pogba. They want to talk about Fred or something else, bro. Rashford's been worse than all of them.
There you go. You know what I mean? And the fact of the matter is, he's not even playing wide left, bro. He's trying to play like a left forward position. I'm
like little playmaker thing.
Come on, man. Playmaker thing where he's in and out, drifting in and out of the game. I don't know if he's not been coached well, because for me, he's better on the wide left. Get the man, draw him in, use your pace.
Isolate them one-on-one. Yeah.
There you go. Isolate the one-on-one and go beat him, bro. But he's trying to take a position where he's gonna get out, he's gonna get pushed off the ball. He's gonna probably go in the offside position. He's gonna be frustrated where he gives the ball away too easily. What he's gonna do as well, he does a lot, he drifts in, takes a shot, and he hits the side netting or hits the wide angles. And I'm like, what are you doing here, man? You're just wasting the opportunity for a progression in transition.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Someone says there, no football IQ. I don't think there is, man. And I feel like it's going to take maybe till he gets 26, 27, maybe, where he can build it up. But then it's just. I don't think that's ever coming. Football IQ is something that you're born with, innit? Like, and then
You're born with football IQ. You can't even really coach football IQ into someone like, you know, the ones. Football IQ is just your general awareness of what's going on. If you look at Mason, yeah, he's so aware. Even if you look at the touch that Mason played to Rashford for the goal that Rashford scored the other night, the way Mason backed in,
Yeah.
like, I mean,
Rashford
felt the defender, laid it off. Do you know what I mean? That stuff, that wasn't coached into Mason Greenwood. He has it already. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if Rashford don't have that now, he'll never have that. His awareness of what's around him, his ability to get his head up and pick passes, how much weight to put on a pass and everything. Rashford overhits everything. He hits everything hard like he's shooting, blood. Even when he tries to pass it, he hits his passes like he's shooting.
I know.
Like,
I know.
do you know what I mean? Like, he's not.
The goal against Sheffield United when he tried to cross it in and then Martial was just there. But he blasted it in though. He blasted it in. It was never
he smashes everything in it, and that's just his game, in it. Like, he's a very rash player, in it. So because of that, it's kind of like he's never going to be at that level where like it can be coached into him. I just think that you just have to accept that he's going to be one of them players that are going to frustrate you forever, innit? Like, he'll do some things and you'll think, oh my God, like he's got so much potential. And then you'll do dumb things and you'll think, this is why, innit? That's why I've never been completely sold on Rashford. Ever. Do you know what I mean? I've always said that he will always be a good squad player for Man United. And I said that a few years ago. And people are like, nah, he's going to be world class. He doesn't have the brain to be world class. Do you know what I mean? And that's just it. He doesn't have that, bro. He's going to be a good Premier League level player. He's not even better than like Wilfred Zaha and that. And I know man will say
even
about
Nani was better than him, but I think Nani was better than him.
Yeah, Nani was miles clear of him. But the thing is, people talk about Rashford's age and that. What, he's 23 now? Do you know what I'm saying? But in 3-4 years' time, he's still going to be the same kind of player, bro. Like, that's just how he is, innit? Like, he's one of them guys where in isolation, he'll do brilliant things. But consistently, he'll give you more 3 out of 10s than he'll give you 8 out of 10s, innit? Like, that's just the player he is.
And the thing is as well, now we're in a stat padded game where, you know what I mean, he could be at the end of a goal when it's not played well. And you know what I mean? And people can say goals make games and you know what I mean, you need to get the goal in, but it won't help you in the long run when the performances need to be there. You know what I'm trying to say to you, bro? Yeah. And I look at that, and I look at like people like Xhaka. You know, Xhaka that plays for Arsenal. Mama's got the intelligence already at 18, and the way there was a ball, I think it was a Community Shield where they did a transition move, and he laid it off to that Aubameyang on the left-hand side. That ball, he knew already where Aubameyang was, and straight in there, and it was there, bro. But I look at it now, and I'm thinking, that's why I've always said Man United need another left winger to challenge Rashford. Like, I don't know why we didn't go for in the market a left winger that maybe can, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at the brother yesterday. I don't know if you watched him, He's called a Campos for Sevilla.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
What a player this guy is, man. What is this? He's got the football intelligence. He's not got to pace, He's not going to drive. But what he does is he gets in the right positions. He knows how to get people to foul him and to draw him in. He knows how to get people to you know what I mean, to get in them intelligent positions. They're the kind of players where you're thinking, for me, we're getting this motion where every player needs to be quick, needs to be running fast, he needs to do all this. You know what I mean? He looks well on the ball, he's got a few tattoos.
It's them kids born in after the year 2000, Saeed. It's only them, you know, because if you look at players like Ever Banega and stuff.
Look at the comments. Look at the comments, bro. Look at the comments. Everyone knows a Campos is a baller.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah, like Ever Banega, bro, he's one of them, bro. Remember when man used to watch Wesley Sneijder, man had no pace. And he used to just dictate the play from wherever on the pitch, bro. And man weren't saying, you know what, Snyder's not physical enough, he's not quick enough. Now all these man want man with flipping 86 pace, these FIFA dons, bro. That's what it is. Speed merchants, bro.
You know what, man? When I look at yesterday and I looked at the fact, like Muller getting in them position, bro, that setup for Muller yesterday, I was thinking, bro, we need intelligent players, bro. I've gone past the stage where I'm like, fast players, wingers, We need intelligent players, man.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, man, we need people that can just when they get the ball, they know what to do straight away. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm looking at Kai Havertz now. As much as we call him banter and all that, Kai Havertz will become a quality player for Chelsea because he's an intelligent footballer. You know what I mean? He can get in the right position, the right areas. You know what I mean? It's not all about having speed, man. You know what I mean? Like, Barcelona's played in a diamond formation, and I know it's Xavi and Iniesta, but them man don't have the pace. They're not going to outnumber you, but they've got in the right intelligent spaces to go, you know what? This is where it's going to be devastating. This is where I'm going to get the ball, operate here, then them man there not going to know where I'm going. Rashford don't do that. That's the problem with Rashford is he don't operate in the areas where he knows the players are not going to be there. It's almost as if he goes, yo, listen, I'm here, yeah, come at me. But I want to do a little Rabona so that I can go past you and it looks all right and play. Listen, do the ugly work that we know you're better at, and then you'll be rated more. Then I'll be like, rah, this guy's an intelligent footballer. Bro, he's getting about 50 goals a season. Rah, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of time where we think about pace and all these attributes here. James Rodriguez is a perfect example. Mama played for Everton, bro. Look at him. He's thinking, rah, he's getting in pockets because around him, yeah, Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison are doing all the dog work and they're moving into spaces. And what he's doing is he's picking the right moments to go play the ball, right moments to get when they've got that ball. Remember, on the edge of the box, boom, goal. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about, intelligent footballers. And Man United need to buy more of that, man. Like, as much as I want Jadon Sancho to come and I want like the big ballers to come in there, Man United never go for intelligent footballers where, you know what? That Tellez, yeah, will be an intelligent footballer because he can bomb on the left-hand side, he gets goals.
Like intelligent footballers, he likes physical players. The only reason why he's picking Tellez, yeah, is because of what he brings, bro. Do you know what I mean? Tellez is a good player, do you know what I'm saying? But he can deal with the physicality as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying to you, bro. You know what I mean? Ziyech is another one. Someone mentioned there, Ziyech.
We should have got Ziyech. We should have got Mahrez. There's so many players of that ilk. Mahrez is a Manchester United player.
Bro. I don't care if he plays for City, man. Go and put 40 million on there from. I'll pay 40 million, mate, to go buy Mahrez, man. You know,
he's a Manchester United player, Riyad Mahrez. There's no way we should have allowed him.
Bernardo Silva's another player.
He's a Man United player as well, bro. Like, why weren't we in for Bernardo Silva? Like, it's all these kind of things. United never go in for the kind of players that would actually have us playing good football. And the funny thing is, yeah, like, I've grown up here. Obviously, in the Sir Alex Ferguson era, most football teams in England didn't play good football. It was only really Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, I thought, you know what? Ferguson's retired. It's an end of an era. Yeah, I'm going to see United behave like a good club, a big club. Actually, get a good coach in so we can actually play aesthetically good football. Yeah, it's never happened, bro. It's pissing me off. I'm like, all these quality players I want to see playing for my club. Why can't we play football like Bayern? Why can't we play like Barca? Why can't we play like Real Madrid?
It's possible, Rants.
It is possible if you get the right manager. Why can't we play like all these clubs, bro? Our football's been crap for the longest time, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's frustrating to me, bro. Like, even this guy's saying, like, if Pogba doesn't want to be here, he would say so, this, that, and the other. Bro,
you're not going to say that.
I agree that Pogba does want to be at Man United, but Pogba doesn't want to be at Man United while they're behaving like this, bro.
Exactly.
You know that
when there's no trophies to show for, man. Bottom line is, man, players want trophies, man. Sané, yeah, left because he knew he's guaranteed Champions League trophies here and there. Your legacy as a footballer, yeah. These man, they know what legacy means, man. These kind of footballers, like elite level footballers. If say now Mbappe, yeah, does not win the Champions League or next season, yeah, or this season coming, he's going Real Madrid the following season. Because now we're in an age where people want a big accolades, man. When you retire and you've got nothing to show for it, you're gonna be coming like, come on, man. He's probably fed up and thinking, rah, I'm seeing, man. That's what I kept saying. France international team, when he comes to the French national team, yeah, when you see the likes of Varane, Thiago, what's it called, Hernandez, you know what I mean, big ballers in the French league, yeah, Longley, all these players that play the top leagues, yeah, and he's there thinking, rah, what happened, man? You lost to Cardiff in the Premier League, or you lost to Brighton. What's going on, man? Like, come on, man. You got hooked up after 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man. All these players are going to be like, Varane's going to be like, bro, you're better than that, bro. You're better than being hooked off after 60 minutes. You're the main man, bro. You're Paul Labib. You're the main guy, bro, and you're getting hooked off at 60 minutes. Yo, listen, that's the question that's going on right now. He's seen Mbappe doing bits, yeah. He's seen all these players, yeah, that could be doing bits, yeah, and he's thinking, rah, is this what's going on? I'm getting domed up by Van der Beek, who's just come on the scene about the last year or two. I'm getting domed up by Matic, who's got no legs in him left. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm playing around players like Lindelof, who's not good enough as a centre back. I'm playing around with Luke Shaw, who doesn't get any assists. I'm playing around with potential players. You know what I'm saying? He's playing around potential players like Rashford.
Scott McTominay, bro. You're playing with Scott McTominay. Brother, understand this. Paul Pogba, yeah, can play for any football team on this planet, you know. Anyone. He walks into Barcelona's team. Bro. He walks into Real Madrid's team. He walks into Bayern. Bruv, there's not a team in the world that he doesn't walk into, yeah? Not a single team that he doesn't walk into, brother. Not a single team. And the reason why I say that is because he's so versatile in his ability to do so many different things. It's not like a Thiago where Thiago plays a certain way. Paul Pogba can play loads of different ways depending on what midfield he's in, bro.
There
Paul
you
Pogba
go.
can just do anything. He walks into any midfield in the world, yeah. Him and Thiago, like, bruv, them two are in the next level, and Kevin De Bruyne, them three man there, different.
But he's probably feeling frustrated now, man. He's thinking, rah, why am I keep on covering the tracks on McTominay? Like, seriously, man. Like, why am I getting the ball from deep, man? He's a player that can be explosive, that can be a Yaya Toure. He's a Yaya Toure type of player if he wanted to. But under the right system, under the right manager, he can do that. But he's not been allowed to. When he was playing under Juventus, when he was at Juventus, bro, he was one of the best midfielders in the world. Won everything at 21.
Yeah, unbelievable, isn't it? And the thing is, when you look at the Yaya Toures and the Paul Pogbas, what they have is they've got an engine that they pick up the ball from deep, they drive with it, and they just open up the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Pogba's not.
man.
When's the last time you've seen Pogba pick up the ball and just drive and just run past players?
I'm saying to you, bro. And why we leaving it to? I understand Bruno Fernandes here is going to give us that kind of, but Bruno Fernandes ain't going to give you that explosive runs though. So why not put Bruno Fernandes in the number 8 position where he can still do good at? Then put Paul Pogba in that explosive position where he can just drive forward. We're not getting the best out of Paul Pogba again and again and again, and it's starting to piss me off, man. Because you see the player who can literally go past about 5 people, bro. Literally go past about 5 people. If you get the ball, drive forward, uses what's it called? His strength, uses positional, aerial abilities. He can do all that. We don't. Yeah, we put Bruno Fernandes in there who can play both of them. Paul Pogba, for me, I understand he can play as a CM, yeah, but he's more devastating up front. So why can't the manager see that?
He's an 8. He's a number 8. But the problem is with Paul Pogba, he's a big number 8. So because he's big, yeah, people think he's a box-to-box midfielder. He's not. Like, he can win the ball, yeah, but number 8s do win the ball back. Bruno's an 8, and Bruno closes players down. He rushes them. He wins the ball back. 8s do win the ball back, bro, in the modern game.
As a manager, yeah. As a manager, when you see the kind of player Paul Pogba is, yeah, and you play him on a CDM role, for me, I think that's sackable, man.
It is, because it shows you don't know shit about football, and that is Ole. Like, in a nutshell, bro. In a nutshell, bro. Like, it's just like you play Fred, yeah? You can play Fred as the deepest player because he likes to break the lines and pass forward all the time, bro. Like, bruv, just do that. It's not hard, bro. You know what I mean? And then you just play Pogba and Bruno, or Pogba and fucking Donny, or fucking, you could even play all 4 of them if you really want. You know what I'm saying?
You can play a diamond formation, bro.
But you don't even need to play a diamond, bro. Like, as I said before, I saw Pochettino play Ali and Eriksen as wide players, bro, in a 4-2-3-1, and it works.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? And it works. Ali and Eriksen, neither of them are wingers. Neither of them really have pace, bro. But if you've got a good system, you can do that.
And imagine you've got the left backs operating wide. You know what I mean? The full backs are operating wide.
Exactly. Then these men can come inside.
There you go. They come inside. Then they create even more space for the forwards to go push on even more. Bro, It's common sense, man. Bro, I've not even got my coaching badges yet. I think you've got your coaching badges.
I've got them, yeah.
You know,
but it's like, bro, you don't need coaching badges. You just need to watch the game and understand it. Tottenham had 2 overlapping fullbacks that were putting in crosses, bro. Kieran Trippier, you had Trippier looking like fucking Caffey.
Danny Rose, they were the 2 best fullbacks in the league. Well, from 2015 onwards, bro. Yep. They were the best 2 backs in the league. And what they were doing, they were causing havoc. They beat us 3-0, 2-0, 3-0 at home. They were doming us up, bro, in a system where when they played Dele Alli, Eriksen, and them man there, bro. Pochettino was playing this football, and people were saying, "Oh, Pochettino don't know football." Bro, this guy's a tactician, bro. That's why I think he should be coming at Man United Football Club. Yeah, let's be real out here, yeah. And that's why people don't realize it. Well, but what happens is now is that we're bombing our fullbacks forward. Then, yeah, we're getting the likes of Matic, yeah. And for me, Paul Pogba, when he's in that position, yeah, he likes to be risky.
Yeah.
But if you have a proper DM there, and then you're telling Paul Pogba to go forward, he can hold up the ball, he can move the ball forward. And then what he can do as well is he can push the defense backwards. He can push the opposition thinking, Paul Pogba's across the pitch over there. But what we're going to do now is we're going to push all the way to Paul Pogba and get the ball from down there, because that's where he's a bit reckless. But if you're telling me Paul Pogba is right next to the goal line and towards our goal, bro, if I'm a defender, I'm not going down to the other side to press if Paul Pogba's round here, bro. Like seriously, man, I'm not going to press if Pogba's near Martial and he could do a mad turn. You know what I mean? Beat a few man here and there. I could do that, bro. I'm not doing that. But what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doing wrong is he's putting Paul Pogba and Matic. Then Crystal Palace, what they did very, very well is they sucked Man United in. And then said, you know what? If Paul Pogba and Matic are there, right, Bruno's are gonna track back. Let's squeeze them in. And that's what all Crystal Palace did. It's not hard. You squeeze them in, they squeeze Paul Pogba in, and then Paul Pogba couldn't do anything. Because he had to track back McTominay. He had to track the fullbacks in who went ghosting. They didn't track back. Luke Shaw never tracked back, and Foster Mensah never tracked back. So, as much as people say, "Oh, we're playing a new expansive football in Oli," it's flawed. It's absolutely flawed because that man there are making Paul Pogba suffer because he's getting squeezed in, and then when you have the squeezed in, then people are saying, "Oh, he's giving the ball away." I understand he's giving the ball away, but he shouldn't be down there giving the ball away at that moment. He should be giving the ball away towards Martial. If he's giving the ball away towards Martial, nobody's bothered. Because at the end of the day, he's trying to do something. But if you're giving the ball away, CDM role, of course we're going to lose goals. But it shouldn't happen. Paul Pogba should not be receiving the ball in the CDM role. He shouldn't do that. Because for me, he's not that kind of player that will give the ball side to side. He's not that player, bro. Paul Pogba will tell himself, but he's not that type of player. You feel me? He won't say to himself, you know what? I'm going to become that kind of Rodri player. Bro, nah, man. Paul Pogba's a person that will turn, half turn, do a little dummy here and there, do it, you know what I mean? Do something here and there. He won't be that kind of person, be like, side to side, you know what I mean? Do that. He's not that kind of person. And when he's almost telling Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, listen, I don't want to do this CDM role. Put me forward. Let Bruno do all that stuff. Let McTominay, whoever's in that position, let them do that role. Don't let Pogba do that role. And someone saying there, we want Paul Pogba to be Henderson. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's the reason why probably they got the same rating. Because they do the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Probably that's why they got the same rating. Because they're doing the same stuff. FIFA's probably looking at it thinking, they're doing the same stuff here. So, you know what? Both 86.
That's it.
It's not hard, mate. It's
look at that. My man said Wenger used to play Ramsey left wing and he got 15 goals out of him. You see what I mean, bro? But it's not where you start on the pitch, yeah? It's how the team's coached. Your starting position is only your starting position. So when Ali and Ericsson and them are playing from the right, that doesn't mean they play on the right or on the left. Do you know what I'm saying? I know that Pochettino, never played. Pochettino never played with out-and-out wingers ever.
There you go. And they were scoring goals for fun, bro. For fun. But they were the highest goal scorers in the league, bro. They're literally just about top 4 every season, consistent. Bro, they were doing bits, but what happened is Tottenham fans, they went to the Champions League final and they lost it. And then what happened is the ceiling was that high, They were fed up of if they became a team that was just outside top 4. You know what I mean? It's the same with Man United, bro. When we have that kind of level, then all you man are going to be talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not being the perfect manager. But when he's not doing that, then we're all going to just say, it's okay at the minute. You know what I mean? It's all right at the minute. You know what I mean? He's doing his best. Because right now, he's not set a standard. When he sets that standard, it's too late. It's too late because we're too far ahead of everyone. You're trying to say to you, bro?
Facts. This guy's saying we have the players to cause serious damage. It hurts me they're not using the right way. Of course. And then look at this look at this here, and this will tell you something, Look at this. In a 4-2-3-1, there's no wingers, which is a fact. Do you know what I mean? They play 2 attacking midfielders, or usually sometimes they play 3 attacking midfielders
100%.
In front of 2 DMs. So why can't Bruno play on the right of the 3 blood and Van der Beek play in the middle then?
Well, there you go then. But the problem is though, like
they can play with the right coach.
With the right coach, and the right kind of mentality in terms of what are we doing? What's the purpose of the game? I don't know what Man United's purpose of the game is. When they get the ball, it's almost force it into the net. I understand you're trying to score a goal, but you've got to have a purpose to your football. And that's why I call it again and again, it's only going to freestyle, because it's just freestyling your way into the net. And when people don't realize it, and people say to me, oh, you know what, but you're wrong. He's trying to do something. He's trying to build up some kind of momentum from the back. Bro, we've never been out of the back team. Never. We've always used fast-paced wingers. But he's not even doing that, though. He's not even doing the principles. You know what I mean, bro? Man must not even do the principles of Man United in terms of wingers out wide. He's not doing that. He's playing them in a narrow system where it's suffering Martial and especially Rashford, who's becoming really a player who's on the periphery of doing something, and then he gets a goal just to almost ease the kind of the frustration. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know what? Yeah, I'm starting to worry about in terms of Martial, the service he's getting, because against Crystal Palace,
horrible, isn't it? It's horrible.
Horrible, because what we're doing is we're too deep, man. We don't need to be paying a two defensive midfielders against Crystal Palace. It don't make sense. You know what I'm trying to say to you? You could have easily played 3-8s. You could have easily played kind of a system where, you know what, you push everyone forward. You know what I'm trying to say? It's common sense, but what we're doing is we're trying to protect before we go and attack. And when you start to protect before you attack, then, listen, you're always asking for a kind of a game where you're never in control of the game. That's why Man United are never in control of it. Have you noticed that?
Ever. There was a time where Crystal Palace had 70% of the ball. Why should that ever be the case?
Oh, Luton Town, bro. Luton Town.
Luton had 70% of the ball against Man United.
Even Crystal Palace, we never had the ball for 20 minutes. Remember?
Unbelievable, bruv. Khalil saying, if Sancho comes to United, do you think he's going to be ruined by United? I don't think Jadon will be ruined. The reason why I don't think Jadon will be ruined, he won't be the same player, but because Jadon's the kind of player that plays in isolation, he can just get the ball and run past players on his own. You know, he doesn't have to rely on movement in front of him because he can beat 3 or 4 players, isn't it? That's why I think that he'll be able to kind of cover up Ole's flaws because he'll just do what he wants, innit?
There you go, then.
You don't really coach Jadon Sancho. You just put him out there.
But the problem is, though, I think it'll be worse for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when Jadon Sancho comes, because then, people need to hear me out on this, yeah. I think it'll be worse when Jadon Sancho comes for Ole, because now, when you have the best players in the world, people expect more.
Yes.
When you look at the Barcelona team, Tiento couldn't get the best out of Griezmann, Suarez, and Messi. Could not get the best out of them. He couldn't get the best system. Same with the manager Kovac, when he couldn't get the best out of Bayern Munich players. You know what I mean? In terms of who to put in, Muller, and here and there. When Sancho comes in, and when we expect him to play in a certain way, but then he's almost like not in the right positions, or he's not got 2 assists in a game or whatnot, then you're gonna be like, right, what's happening now? So now is it down to the manager then right now? That's my only issue of top players coming to the football club. Then it becomes a case of, right, is it the manager now? And it will be the manager, because at the end of the day, the players go out there and their intention is to win the game. Every player, when they go out there, intention is to win the game. But when the plan is not right, and then the other team have more answers than you have, then it becomes a case of, right, then now it's the manager being out tactically, or being naive, or, you know what, we're not doing this certain system. Look at Lampard now. Lampard might get sacked this season. You know what I'm saying to you, bro?
Yeah, he's looking a bit shaky still.
Because he's got the players out there, but he's playing Mason Mount in the left wing. He's playing, Havertz on the right-hand side.
Yeah. That's an L. That's an L. He should be playing Havertz in the 10.
That's the problem, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to you. When Van der Beek comes in now, and Van der Beek's playing left wing, you know what I'm trying to say to you? If he plays left wing, and my United fans are thinking, right, so we bought Van der Beek to play left wing. So, but then I understand he can play left wing if it's in the right system. But when he's playing left wing and there's no output on that side, then you're thinking, right, what's going on? Right, apparently, Awar's been confirmed on that, bro. It's madness, man.
Yeah, we'll get to that. That's what I mean. Everyone that's just joined, smash the like button. Hey, mods, how many likes are we on at the moment? Do you know what I'm saying? How many likes are we on at the moment? So Awar's been. They said that personal terms had been agreed, but what are they saying, that he's actually going there?
Nah, I don't see anything, man. This Arsenal fans chatting shit. I don't see anything on Twitter, bro. Nah, they're gassing, bro. They're gassing. The man out here gassing, Yo, listen. Man, man got my heart rate stopping then, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, don't do this, because if Awar comes here, they got another quality player and another proper manager, mate. Listen, I'm telling you right now, mate, the board have got last few days to sort this mess out, man, because in the day, we have not got the right squad in the right areas to damage top 4, mate. We haven't, man. Because when Rashford gets injured, or when Martial gets injured, we can't be doing no Inconsistency, bro. The guy couldn't even get past Luton's defense, man. He couldn't get him in the right position, bro. And you're telling me about Igalo, man. Come on, man. Daniel James isn't quite there. You know what I mean? You're looking at the other options. You know what I mean? For me, it's kind of scary, because now top 4 was probably nailed on for us after we got 3rd. We thought, right, let's push on. But Leicester are doing bits. You know what I mean? Looking at Tottenham already, you know what I mean? Son, they got match winners all over the pitch. Man like Harry Kane got 4 assists, and he didn't score a goal. I think he scored 1 goal, I think he did. But apart from that, Son scored all the rest.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to say to you, bro, like,
But this is it. But this is it, bro. It's all about systems, like Jerome said here. Left attacking midfielder, central attacking midfielder, right attacking midfielder. When you play a 4-2-3-1, that's the shape.
Yeah.
A 4-2-3-1 is not a 4-3-3. A 4-3-3, you play left wing forward and right wing forwards. In a 4-2-3-1, you don't play wing forwards, you play eights.
Yeah.
You play roaming eights or tens in those positions. They interchange, and then you have overlapping fullbacks, yeah, that actually give you the width, bruv. Like even when you watch Liverpool play, yeah, in the 4-3-3, they're three central midfielders. They don't have an attacking midfielder. They just have three box-to-box midfielders, bro, and they all just flipping interchange, bruv. Everyone attacks everyone,
everywhere,
and they get their width from their fullbacks and from their wide attacking players. Do you know what I'm saying? Like every system has a certain way of playing in it. When you play a 4-2-3-1, you don't rely on the three players behind the striker for the width. That's not where your width comes from.
Of course.
You know what I mean? That's not where your width comes from. So when Man United are playing a 4-2-3-1, but you're trying to play wide players in the 2-3, like in the three behind it don't make sense. That's not how the formation's supposed to be played. You might as well play a 4-3-3 then.
But there you go then. But the problem is when we have that kind of position, when you look at it, we look composed, which almost again, it's like we can't keep hold of the ball. Like Man United, have never ever been a team. Maybe the start of days when we had Carrick and Scholes in the field to keep hold of the ball. Like maybe Van Gaal's era where it was almost pedestrian and we're side to side and whatnot. But apart from that, man, we never ever have been a team to hold the ball up, and it's crazy, man. Because when you got the likes of, for me, Pogba playing in that role where he don't want to keep the ball, he wants to be a kind of a risk player where he gets the ball, he darts and run. You know what I mean? Dart and run, fast, powerful football. And I feel like that's probably the football Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be doing. But he's not doing that though. For me, it's almost side to side. You know what I mean? Go there. Let's come back in now. Let's force the ball into there. For me, there's no kind of a clear way of playing from where we're going into. There's not. And people can talk about all these formations and personnel, but when it's not being coached correctly, for me in the training ground, I never could rely. Imagine Man United working on transitions or working on how to get the best out of Pogba or get the best out of certain players. It's almost boring, man. It's just boring. We never ever go on a fast start. We're like, whoa, five chances in the space of 2 minutes. It never happens. It's almost a case of tentative. And then they grow into the game, and then it's almost a case of, you know what? Let's come on, boys, pick up. Like you know what I mean? Like it's almost like we're relying on the opposition's start to get us going. You know what I'm trying to say to you, bro?
Facts.
And it's like we're never gonna see that, bro. And this season, if we do that, we're gonna get left behind, guys. We're gonna get left behind. Champions League football is coming. Better teams in the knockout competitions of wherever we're playing in cup competitions. It's gonna be same old, mate. And we might have a squad that looks good, all right on paper. We got loads of internationals, but when them man there are being told to come in 75th minute, 80th minute to come on as a backup, then you're thinking, something must be going on here, man. Because
facts,
it's not looking good, bro. And it's like, well, no, you know what is as well we've done, we've bought a lot of players, and we've never ever built them to be a starter. Like Fred was bought for 50 million. What I mean, a sporting director should have known, right? If I'm playing 50 million for a guy, he's got to be starting.
Should be starting, yeah.
You know what I mean? What's it called? If you're buying players and you're thinking, you know what? Let's build a team that's a proper, strong 11. You know what I mean? A strong 11. Centre backs need to be playing every game. Bayer, Lindelof, all right, who's playing there? We never ever quite knew that. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's almost as if now we're just waiting for things to materialize.
Because they weren't born with a plan or with a purpose. Like we're saying here, City are in talks with Ruben Diaz. They're going to get him for 50 million euros, bro. And that's the centre back that I said that I liked. And he's going to end up there. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, if they get Ruben Diaz and Laporte at centre back.
Oh, good night, Vienna, mate. Good night, Vienna.
That's a madness, you know?
Well, there you go, then. That's the thing. They're actively looking to spend money on centre back, bro. And we're not even doing that, man. That's what shows you we've had a big squad for no reason, mate. We've had a big squad for no reason. And it's like crazy, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you look at the substitutions and you look to who to bring on, like, for me, apart from Donny van der Beek, like, I understand Fred, but is Fred going to change the game, though? He's not going to change the game. He's a player that grows into the game. You trying to say to him, bro?
Yeah.
Like, who's going to bring up? Igalo doesn't do anything. John James is not an impact player anymore.
Fred should be starting. Like the thing
There
is,
you go then.
Fred adds urgency to the team if you bring
And
him
then
into
he's
it.
not starting
He
though.
should be starting though.
But that's the thing, Rant. So he's not starting though. Then when you start, you're not starting. Why is he brought off as an impact player when he can't impact the game? Because he's not that sort of player to do that. He should be starting. There's a lot of questions here and not a lot of answers. Daniel James brought in for what reason? Was he a starter? But he's on the bench. He can't impact the game. Fred, 50 million. Is he a starter? Probably you would argue he's a starter by that money. Comes on the pitch. He's not. He can't influence the game. McTominay is a squad player. When he starts, he don't play well. He can't be brought off the pitch. Mata brings him on too late. He's not a starter. When he comes on the pitch, he can't do an impact.
Yeah.
Igalo again, he's not a starter. He comes off the bench, comes off the 89th minute, can't do well.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in a bit of a limbo here. We're stuck on here thinking, who's a starter? Who's a player?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. There's probably about 6 players in the whole squad that are starters. Martial, you know what? The keeper, but even the keeper, I don't know who it is.
Even the keeper, bruv. I say right now, they're here by the skin of his teeth. Paul Pogba, Anthony Martial. For me, Donny Van der Beek's a starter. Do you know what I'm saying? In my team, Bruno probably does start, but he probably starts right attacking midfield.
But
and then that's it, bruv. Like that's 5 men, bro. Because for me, if I'm the manager, I probably start Dallo at right back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if my team's playing out from the back, I probably don't start Wan-Bissaka every game. Against teams where I'm gonna give them the ball, against like a Manchester City or something, I might play Wan-Bissaka. But against the smaller teams that I wanna start on the front foot, I probably don't start Wan-Bissaka at fullback because I want my fullbacks to overlap and put crosses into the box. So do you see what I'm trying to say, bro? Like it's a mad thing. When you look at all these players, yeah, like if I was picking the team, yeah, I would only say there's about 4 or 5 men that are guaranteed to start for me week in, week out. And then everyone else, I'd probably, do you know what I mean? It depends on form. I'll be swapping man in and out.
But how's that possible for Man United Football Club, man? Like seriously, man, how is that possible? Why are you spending 50 million on players like, you know what I mean, on Fred if you're not going to start them then?
Bro,
you know I mean?
your team should pick itself. United in their prime, yeah. You see, in our prime days, when we won the treble in 2008, when we won the Champions League double, you can close your eyes before every game and pick the lineup, and you knew who our best team was.
Yeah,
we don't know that now, and we haven't known that for a very long time.
You know what I mean?
I'd argue since Sir Alex Ferguson left, the team's never picked itself.
Never. But for me, that I understand it's a board point of view, but every coach has never knew their starting 11. Never knew. And it's crazy because you're thinking like, even under this manager now, you're thinking, right, I can. But we knew our first 11 because it was against Mason Greenwood, Rashford. I understand that he put the first 5-11 all the time. But, bro, we just about limped into top 4. Now we're on the next stage of, right, we need to push on top 4, challenge maybe not for the league, but getting close to the league. You know what I'm trying to say to you, bro? So that's the next step in terms of providing an 11 to go there then. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So I'm just looking at it thinking there's a lot of questions there and a lot of answers, man. And I'm like, a lot of people are, like you got looking at Kieran McKenna, Mike Phelan, Michael Carrick. What say have they got in terms of players coming in? Maybe they're the ones that are saying, nah, you know what?
I heard that Michael Carrick wanted Longstaff though, blood. I heard that Carrick saw something in Longstaff. And if that's the case, then get Carrick out of the club now, man.
Listen, I'll be here relying, man. He's a legend by name, legend by player, but as a coach, mate, I don't want to see him nowhere near there.
He's one of our best. He's one of our best midfielders in recent history, Michael Carrick. But if you did want Longstaff,
his coaching badges then.
Get the hell out of here, brother. Man don't want to hear it. Like this brother said, Ian Wright's comment about Ollie. If you man could get the full Ian Wright quote, please, and put it in the comments, I'd appreciate it so I can put it on the screen.
Man. I've been saying that though, but these top breads and that, they don't want to hear that, bro.
Big up Uncle Righty as well, blood.
You know what I mean? These man don't want to hear that. The people that say, oh, you know what I mean, Ollie's the right man. I understand that, yeah. You might think he's the right man, but back up your argument by saying, is he tactically astute? Is he tactically
He's done
ready?
out here, brother. He's done out here, and I'm glad Uncle Righty said it. You get me, man? I'll fucking try him later as well.
Finally, someone say out, man.
I'm due to get you like I'm due to get you like an interview with him as well for my Patreon. He already agreed to do it, so I need to message him. So I'm gonna message him
even the what's it called? Even when you look at it in terms of the what's it called, the play style, like you're thinking like nothing's changed. Nothing's changed, but we played it all right too. Even when the talk spot, I don't know if you see the talk spot, the guy goes, I understand, yeah, you need a squad, you need all that, but that Brighton, that game against Crystal Palace, they should have beaten them. Forget all this money involved. Tactically, Man United were poor against a team that played with 4-4-2. Seriously, guys, you got to deep this guys, man. They played 4-4-2.
They played Zaha almost in a free role behind Ayew. They did.
And we got out tactically done out here, bro.
We got done. We got absolutely smashed, and it shows you. This guy Ollie's at the wheelchair. I just read your name. Yeah, I'm still doing the pre-show, the watch along, and the post-show as usual. Every game I'll be doing that, guys. So you know where to find me. But fam, that's Ollie's at the wheelchair. Bruv, he got outdone. Look at this again. Now we're talking about these formations, bruv. Zidane, look at that. Are you going to play Modric, Casemiro, and Cruz, blood? And Isco, bruv. Like, bruv, look at that. So there's no excuse. There's no reason why Pogba, Bruno, and Donny can't all play together if all these men can play together. Do you see what I'm saying?
Exactly that, man. And that's the reason we're not doing that. It's the fact that we're putting an ice on a manager's head, who it's almost a case of right. He's got other players. Nah, still not. It needs more. Right. You know what? We didn't have our first 11 there. You know what? We didn't have our centre-back options there. When are we going to be accountable for what it is right now? What it is right now, man. And it's got to start against Brighton. Brighton has got to be the first step for us to say, you know what? We're going in a direction here. If he can come out there and put in a 4-0 good performance here, I'm more positive, man. I don't care, man. I'm more positive because at least I can see something. There's something, you know what? Let's build on this, innit? But if you see the same style of football and you see the same pedestrian and then Brighton go 1-0 up and they sit back, what they'll do, and rightly so, they sit back, they invite the pressure, they hit us on the break, 2-0. They were saying way they did to Arsenal, but Arsenal now realised, I don't know if you've seen it, since the Arsenal game, they played Brighton, they've changed their philosophy.
My brother's here chatting shit. I just seen this.
Listen, Tottenham preview, back your argument here, man, and I'll absolutely finish you, mate. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? That Tottenham preview, you know what's mad? Mourinho could be the guy to get Ole sacked, you know? I was saying that to my brother today in the gym, you know? It could be that, you know?
Yo, that's mad, you know? Ole got him sacked, and now he's getting Ole sacked. But the problem is, you know what is with Mourinho, yeah? Mourinho will always get a job after this. Ole won't get a job after this. Do you not realise that, guys?
Yeah.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, yeah? Like I said to you, man, I don't care what people say about me, yeah? I've known my facts are my facts, my opinion. I don't give a shit what people say, yeah? My fact is, yeah, and I've always said it from day one, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the day he leaves Man United, yeah, is the day his managerial career is over. He's not getting a job anywhere, mate.
Yeah.
He's not getting a job in the Championship. For me, he's not getting a job in the Premier League. He's done out here, bro. And then, yeah, when he has the players at a lower club, when he doesn't have the playing style to suit him, yeah, you're going to see the more disgrace of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You're going to see the more deficiencies of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You know what I'm trying to say to you? He's only made to look good right now, yeah? Like it or not, yeah? He's only made to look good right now because of the players he's got in front of him. I'll be real out here. Because as a manager, yeah, when you look at the Cardiff situation and the way he was poor, and you know what, yeah, you only got to read the kind of the quotes that were coming in from all these players and that, saying, oh, how the lack of tactics were poor and the way we were playing was awful. You got to realize it, yeah, that for me, after this, his coaching is done now, he's gone, mate. He's done out here, bro. For me, he's gone. For me, he's back to Norway. Yo, listen, shout out to Håkan. He's back to Norway.
They're not taking him back, bro. They're not taking him back.
He's probably going to go there as an ambassador or something like that, bro. You know what I mean? Do the fire flag. You know what they're doing back in Moldo and that. Probably do that, bro. I'm going to say to me,
you can't go back there. You can't go back there. You can't go back there, bro.
There you go.
We can't go back there. Do you know what I'm saying?
We're having the same problems, man. We're having the same issues again and again and again. Like, we're just playing like a good vibes, man. For me, the good vibes here will only last long, man. You seen it with Unai Emery. Unai Emery was on a 20-win streak, and they were saying we got Arsenal back.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember.
Here, man. Arsenal fans were singing we got Arsenal back. 20 games unbeaten run. I'd be gassed. But what happened is reality sicked in. Reality sicked in, yeah. And they seen that the way they were playing was awful. And they weren't getting top four. They were so far away. That's the same thing Man United will happen to. I kid you not, mate. I kid you not. The same thing will happen to Man United, mate. Because of the fact that the structure's not there. The manager is not capable.
There you go. You just got to look at the comments, right? He said you only got to look at what Solskjaer is doing in respect to the tactics. I don't see what United's pattern of play is. And then man said one of the most significant things that I saw with the Palace game was they've literally gone back to a team that didn't have a clue what they were doing.
Go, then. You know what I mean? People say, no, you know what I mean? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done a lot. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done a lot in terms of bringing the morale back to the football club, bringing a feel-good factor to the football club, bringing the fans united again. In terms of, you know what I mean? Like, I see the stadium under Mourinho, that was dire. You know what I mean? That was, you know what I mean? You couldn't even look at the person right next to you because they were either putting their heads in shame or they just like, they didn't want to speak to you because it was poor. You know what I mean? There was hardly any empty seats around the stadium. That has brought a kind of a momentum back in the stadium for fans to believe again, to say, you know what, we can go back to where we were. And it's brought in that kind of ethos in of he was a legend of this football club. And I'm not denying that, yeah. But when you look at it, and you deep down the levels of what he is, yeah. If this was Real Madrid, yeah, when they sacked Zidane at the first goal, you remember when they sacked Zidane? They sacked Zidane because they realized, right, we've milked this guy a lot, yeah. He needs to go back, he needs to address what he's got to do, and then when we realize that it's not good enough again, we'll bring him back. That's the realization when Man United fans, right here, you might see this in a year or two. We'll be here because at the end of the day we love Man United Football Club, but it will all be good vibes, innit? We'll all be good vibes, yeah. But the problem is, yeah, when you have a structure and then a manager who, for me, doesn't have the basics to kind of fry for himself. When you're in the wild, yeah, and there's no food around you. When lions, yeah, they don't have no food around you. What have they got to do? They've got to find it. They've got to be what's it called? You know what I mean? What's the word I'm looking for? Survival of the fittest. Have you heard the word survival of the fittest? Survival of the fittest is being the best of what you can do. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, for me, is not doing that. Being the survival of the Premier League. Nuno Gomez a better manager. Ancelotti better manager. You know what I mean?
Well, we could be here all day. That's why. Going into the game tomorrow, like, you, man, give me your match predictions for tomorrow.
Sorry, he left, by the way. Zidane didn't left. He left. Sorry, my bad.
What's your match predictions for tomorrow? Because none of you, man, can't really tell me you're mad positive going into this game.
There you go, then.
After the performance that you saw against Crystal Palace, because I've gone with a 2-1 Manchester United win.
Same, bro. Same.
Only just.
Same.
And we should be battering teams like Brighton. I don't care where it is. We're meant to roll up to Brighton, smash them to pieces, put our foot on their sofa, blood, with the shoes on. We're not meant to respect teams like Brighton. We're meant to go there and mash up their place, bro. But I don't believe we will, because I don't know what Manchester United is going to turn up every time I watch them, guys.
I'll tell you what's going to happen, bro. We're going to get a penalty. They're going to equalise. And then Man United are going to win it through Martial. That's what's going to happen.
If that ever happens, flipping hell, brother. I tell you.
What's going to happen, man? Because Man United always do that. They force things into the net. And that's why
Man United fans are saying that we're going to lose, bruv. When has this ever happened, bruv? When the United fans are saying that we're going to lose against teams like Brighton, look, man saying Brighton play better football than you, and it's not a joke.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say to you guys, bro. We're not in a good situation right now, bruv. Imagine, the league only finished a few weeks ago because of COVID. It's not like we've had the whole 6 weeks pre-season like normal, bruv. We've only been off of the game for a few weeks. So not much has changed between then and now. And we've gone from going on a decent run at the end of the season, even though we weren't playing good football, we got the results enough to finish third. And within a month, man are thinking we're going to lose to Brighton. Do you see what I'm saying, Si? So that tells you, yeah, that,
we never had that confidence, though. There was
we staggered across the line in the first place. Loads of people are saying, "Oh yeah, we finished third." We just about finished third, yeah.
Leicester bottled it.
Finished third, and Leicester had about 6-7 men injured.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? When we played them, they had like half a team. So it's one of them ones where, if we're being realistic about how we got there last season, we were lucky. And now, man are thinking we're going to get ripped by flipping Brighton, and we're only 2 games into the new season. So what a difference 4 or 5 weeks makes.
Yeah. And just goes to show, man, we've never had that really optimistic feeling. You know what I mean? Like, if Man City are coming to Brighton, you know it's 3-0. Liverpool 3-0. You know what I mean? You could argue Chelsea are confident. You know what I mean? Arsenal now are confident. Like, there's not that confidence ability. We're not invincible anymore, and that's scary, man. We're not invincible anymore.
And the thing is, we're not respected. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking at it now. Yeah. Obviously, when I do the pre-match shows, the build-up, I'm always reluctant to kind of say how I feel about the game until I see the 11. However, it's kind of like, bro, like, I don't know what Ole's gonna do. I don't think we're gonna lose to Brighton, but I don't know what Ole's gonna do. I don't know what team he's gonna pick. I don't know where his mind is. Like, I don't know any of these things.
It's an early kickoff. Certain players, when they get out of coach, yeah, they hide away from the team sheet. They want to ease in. You know what I mean? They're not ready for the 12:30 kickoff. You know what them ones there, bro? Some of them are not ready for a 12:30 kickoff, so they'll be like, bossy, I'm not really bothered if you don't pick me still. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain man in there that will feel like that, bro. And I feel like it'll be a crazy game because nobody in here wants a 12:30 kickoff, bro. Nobody. You know what I mean? You're fresh out. You know what I'm saying? It's early start to the day. You know what I mean? And teams like Brighton, yeah, if they get an early result and get that win, because it always happens start of the season. Every big team, every small team doesn't disrespect all the bigger teams when they start the league, because at the end of the day, you've got nothing to lose. That's what Brighton will do. They'll have nothing to lose. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So I'm not confident, man, but still I'm going for, obviously people here think that we're gonna want Man United to lose. I want Man United to win, mate, always, yeah. Always. But you got to realize the conditions of the win. That's what I mean. The conditions of Man United winning are very, very bad, man.
Blood, imagine if my man, starts Fosu Mensah, fam.
He probably will, though.
If man see Fosu Mensah and Daniel James starting, oh my lordy lord, fam.
But if it Greenwood, you know what I mean? You just don't know, innit? Like what's the mentality of who's gonna bring in? You know what I mean? If he goes in again, for me, he's got to play Van der Beek, man. He's got to play start Van der Beek. I don't know how he does it. I don't care how he does it. He's got to start Van der Beek because he's an intelligent footballer, man. And him to come off the bench, yeah, for me, it's a good option, but I'd rather him start, man, because at the end of the day, we want that urgency from the get-go, man. Let's come with a mentality to win from the get-go, not just see how it comes, FC, and then go from there. You know what I'm trying to say to you, bro?
But, bruv, as far as I'm concerned, Van der Beek, yeah, is somebody that the way he plays, he kind of sets the intent for the team, innit? He's very incisive. He's very direct. Do you know what I mean? And I think that starting him dictates the pace, the flow of the game. I think if you start Fred and Van der Beek, yeah, you're guaranteed for forward passes. You're guaranteed for quick, incisive football. So I think that both of them have to start.
But you just know McTominay wasn't playing on the weekend. You know what I mean? On midweek. You know what I mean? That man there. You know, say that. There's a lot of answers, man. Even Jesse Lingard. You know what I mean? It's the manager gonna be like, yo, he played well. And there's a lot of Mata. Even Mata, he might start as well, but you just don't know. You just don't know what the team is, man. And that's crazy, man. If I don't know what the team is, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say to you, bro?
But that's it. You guys in the comments, yeah. Before we wrap up, let us know what 11 you would go with tomorrow. Let us know where you're watching from as well, and let us know what 11 you would go for. What you think are what the perfect lineup is for tomorrow. Like, what team would you go with?
For me, I would probably go David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Maguire, Luke Shaw. You know what I mean? I think Brandon Williams is not ready for that. I would go with a midfield three of. You know what, man? You know what? This is a struggle for me, man. You know what? I'll probably give Pogba a rest, you know. I'll probably give Pogba a rest, and you know what? Because of the fact that he's had the COVID, and I don't want the fans getting on top of him again, man. Because I just know he has a bad game, yeah. And people are going to be like, right, he's done out here. Take him off the pitch. So we need to ease Pogba because he's had the COVID. You know, there's a lot of issues that have happened, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go for Fred, Bruno, and Van der Beek.
I'd agree with that.
And I go for Rashford on the left, Martial, and I'm going to go for Greenwood on the right.
I wouldn't change that. I'd say that's quite right.
You know what I mean? But you just know Matic might start in it, you know what I mean? Like, just to add that solidity, even though we don't really...
He has the solidity. I think it's a bit negative. I don't think we need Matic.
You don't need
against
him.
that. Matic is the kind of player that I'd play against other teams. Do you know what I mean? And even then, Fred's shown against the likes of Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain that he can play against the top teams, bro. We
Of
don't.
course. Get the
Yeah,
ball,
like
receive it, and move, man. That's all you got to do, man. Get the ball, receive it quicker. I mean, get the ball, receive quicker. Because the defense there, when you're all defending as a team, then it makes it easier. But if you're telling Fred to defend anyway, then it's worse as it is anyway. So either way, you know what I mean? No one person is gonna defend. Like, as much as people say you can screen, like you're not gonna go as a one person to defend anyway. So it don't make sense. Always
that's it.
one person defending. You defend as a team anyway.
That's it. You man, make sure you like the post. I'm just gonna go through a few of these teams before we wrap up. He's saying a 4-4-2. He's playing Williams.
Okay.
That's a bit weird. That's 4 central midfielders though. It must be a diamond he's talking about. Yeah, 4-4-2 diamond. That looks like it's not the worst idea. I'm not a fan of the diamond.
It depends on
even if you're gonna play a diamond, you have to have it coached properly. Zidane plays the diamond well, but Ollie's not Zidane, bro.
Yeah, he's intelligent footballers as well. Do you know what I mean? To know when to pick up the space. We did it against Everton, and the second half got done out here, bro.
Yeah. We got killed. 1 second. What other teams have we got? We got the Gea, Bailly, Wan-Bissaka. Fred at left back. He's gone for. That's something that could work. That could work, bro. Like
you never know, man. You never know.
Not under Ollie though. Fred at left back will be good though. Do you know what I mean? Fred's better than Shaw and Brandon at left back for sure because he can get up and down. He's smarter than them and he can cross, bro.
And also he can play like that Carl Walker way he tucks into the midfield.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's for a proper coach, though, isn't it? That's not.
I mean, that's another level above. You know, we're not gonna discuss that, mate. You know,
this is a good team, though. This is a good team. I'm not gonna lie. Still, like Donny, he's playing Donny. It looks like he's playing Donny from the left. Then, do you know what I mean? Or unless he's playing Bruno like left attacking midfield, Donny in the middle, and then Mason on the right. Either way, it could work with the right manager. Like them players all on the same pitch. Bro, like that, they should be slapping most teams, innit? Like that's decent. You know what I'm saying? That's for you, Saeed, bro, because that ain't in English.
Yeah, man, big up.
I don't know what man's saying, blood. You get me? So
yeah, man. Come on. Big up HS.
You know what I'm saying? Wan-Bissaka, De Gea, Luke Shaw. See, everyone's going with Bailly and Maguire. So man know that Lindelof's a punk and he'll start.
But that exactly, bro. Exactly. It don't make sense for Bailly to stay again, bro. Just for me, you just know that it won't happen because I remember when he played against Chelsea, and I thought, right, he's playing next game. But Lindelof, I don't know what he does with he must give him Calvin Klein boxes to Ollie, man. I don't know what he does, man. You get me, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He must give the Calvin Klein boxes to Ollie because I'll pat you up for a month, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's mad. My man saying, why isn't Bruno my cup of tea? Bruno's not my cup of tea because he doesn't look after the ball, innit? I like players that look after the ball. I think Bruno loses the ball too. Not only does he lose the ball a lot, but he loses it in silly areas, and also he loses it doing silly things, innit? That little flicks and stuff like that. He's just not smart, innit? I just like smart players. I'm not saying that Bruno's not a good footballer. He's just not my kind of player, innit? I like players that look after the ball. And if you look at he's a high risk. It's just a high risk, high reward player, isn't it? Yeah, you know I mean, and in this team, I don't think the team are good enough. I don't think the team are good enough. We don't look after the ball enough to have a man that's just spamming the ball all the time and giving it away, bro.
But it's crazy though. They bought Bruno in January, and they straight away bought Van der Beek in what's it called in the summer. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. For me, it just goes to show Man United always thinking about, you know what I mean, like improving things when the reality is when it's get a player that straight away from the get-go, we know it's our player. You know what I mean? And I know people can talk about squad depth and all that, but you know what I mean? It's just a case of he's a quality player, and in a year's time, Van der Beek will not be saying, I'm gonna be fighting for positions, mate. He's not gonna say that, bro. Because man like Juventus, looking at teams, there's a lot of players, there's a lot of people in world football that when they come to a club, they don't want to be a squad player, and they can't form into a squad player. They just can't, man. Maybe unless they're playing right in the right way. If Van der Beek can play in a system where, like I said to you, 4-3-2-1, then it's okay. But when it's in a situation where, right, we'll bring you off here 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago here and there, 20 minutes ago here and there. But a player I don't think quality. You know what I mean? Especially when the Euros coming, the World Cup coming. A lot of people are going to be talking, man. Right, is he gone? Yo, big up everybody, man. Subscribe to United Central, people, man. Come on, man. United Central, road to 25k. Big up everybody still. What are you not saying? Pogba off the bench and Matic and Fred. Yeah, that's a good option. Poch is a good manager, but no Man United need to stop hiring conservative managers. Take over the show. Yo, big up, man. Come on. Big up Saeed, bro. Saeed promoting. Yo, listen. Always promoting my shit, bro. United Central on YouTube. Please go link it. Man got taken hostage again. Yo, listen, it's mad. Big takeover, good vibes. Come on, man. You already know. 8 meters of nice. Tucks in midfield when he starts left wing back. Exactly. Again, a manager who knows everything. Yo, shout out to your manager as well. All he gets in the manager. Radstein and dished. Love the one last one with Adam. Clash show. Keep up. Yo, big up, man. Go check out match preview with Adam from Manchester United. No conflicts tonight. Nah. Might have a little chicken curry tonight. They got chicken curry from Highlands, you know what I mean? Shout out to Sher Khan. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Saeed. Yo, listen, man. Expressions ain't got nothing on me, man. He ain't ready for that expressions, man. Why does Ollie play McTominay over Fred Aki? Bro, it's mad in the dunya, man. Allah Yahdik. Yo, Rants is messaging me. Rash is messaging me still.
Bro, my internet's bugging. I'll be back in a second, bro.
Yo, his internet's bugging, man. Yeah, say that. We're still waiting, man. The people are still waiting, man. Come on, man. The people are still waiting. What are you not telling me, though, still? Where he's not watching from, still? Hit the like and subscribe. Yo, big up, man. Road to 50k, man. Subscribe to United Central. Subscribe to Rants and Bants.
Yeah, bro.
It's back.
This thing's bugging out, bro. I need to get it sorted before my streams tomorrow, bro. Them pussies aren't answering the phone. I've been trying to call them. They're messing with my signal, bro. It's pissing me off, bro.
You know when they must have seen you, you know what I mean? When they realized you're doing well in it, and they thought, nah, you know what I mean? Allow this guy. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah, they can't be messing with man's paper. You know that, like
That's
that.
what I'm saying to you, bro.
You get me? But nah, it's calm. You know, make sure you subscribe to Saeed, bro. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro. You were like 200 off, like hitting another 1,000 milestone, weren't you?
Yeah. That's it, man.
Literally. Mods. What's Saeed on? And make sure you put his link in the description.
Yeah, we're literally on. We're literally about 400 away, man, from 21,000, man.
That's it. So you lot make sure you subscribe to Saeed if you haven't already. Do you know what I'm saying? But the bottom line from all of this is, yeah, like, bro, we have the players to play all of these men at the same time and it work. We just don't have the coach, innit? We don't have the coach.
That's it.
And that's just all it is, bro. We can make excuses for Ole all day and say he doesn't have the players, but I tell you what, there's managers with less players that are doing a lot more than him.
But people don't see that, though, bro. That's the thing, though. People don't see that.
But they will see it eventually.
But that's it. But then it's too late, bro. Rants, bro.
Yeah.
But it's too late, but when you're not in the top 4, look at Arsenal. That's why Arsenal acting right now. We're getting Aouar and Partey because they realise it. Too many years out of the Champions League. We can't do this anymore.
This is an amazing comment. Amazing comment. You're damn right. The fan base wouldn't take Roy Hodgson or Steve Bruce because they're not United standard. But they're happy with Ole.
There you go then. Because the problem is, it's a club legend and he says what the fans want to hear in terms of where my United Football Club.
But does he really though? Because he's a fucking Glazer puppet, bro. He comes out and he makes excuses for these men.
Bro, it's peak, man. It's peak.
That's what I mean. Big up everyone. Obviously, Daniel's one of the mods as well. Nigeria, bruv. He's always here. I mean, doing the most, bruv. Big up Daniel. Big up South Africa, DC, everyone. London. You man are here. Abu Dhabi, Brum, Canada. Listen. South Africa, United States again. You know what I mean? Everyone here. Big up everyone. Do you know what I mean? I'll be back in the morning. Yeah, in the morning for the build-up show. I'm gonna have Cams on, obviously, as usual. Robert Bruce as well. Capital Extra DJ, he's gonna pass through as well. Got the watch along, and obviously we got the match reactions as usual. So every game, man, are gonna do the build-up, the watch along, and the match reaction.
5, 6. What's it called? Content for you already there, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Man, are here every day pretty much now. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up everyone that's been supporting the thing. Subscribe to United Central. Make sure you subscribe to me as well. If you're not a subscriber here, smash the like as well. Mods, how many likes are we on at the moment? How many likes are we on at the moment? Smash the like button if you haven't already. Do you know what I mean? We should have done at least 700 likes on this video today because we've had up to 1,600 people in here. So yeah, we should be doing at least 50% on the likes. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you get the odd haters that jump in and out, but we should be doing at least 50%, really.
Yeah, easy, man. 2020 now, man.
That's it. We should be doing it, man. Big up 700, 713. Exactly. Love to see it, guys. Appreciate you. Do you know what I'm saying? And yo, big up you.
Oh, big up Deco. You there? Is he there? Is he gone? I don't know if he's gone there. Yo, Rants, you there, bro? Wow, man just left me. Yo, I'm telling you, man, the Wi-Fi, yo. Wi-Fi's a bit of a mazzalina. Rant's got the struggle Wi-Fi, I'm telling you. Top Wi-Fi, yo. Wembley Stadium Wi-Fi, oi.